Well, what's up guys? This is Daniel from Arms Family Homestead and welcome to Daniel's Garage. We're going to be working on the Razor today. Now, I'm not doing a bunch of work on the Razor. I did tell you in the last video that I was going to be installing these LED lighted whips on the back of the Razor. But the main point of today's video is we're going to take this thing out and we're going to go night riding at Crossbar Off-Road Park in the Turner Falls, which is right next to Crossbar, both owned by the city of Davis. Is doing a huge laser light show. We've actually got a wedding to go to. What a weird coincidence is this? We have a wedding to go to that is, I think it starts at 5:30, but it's like a mile from Crossbar. So we're just gonna take all of our stuff, have the buggies all loaded up and everything, go to the wedding, change clothes, and go ride. So hopefully we can get to the laser show before they're done tonight. But from what I understand, they'll probably do it multiple times. But before we go, we're gonna install these LED lighted whips. These were a gift from a friend that we ride with all the time. These are just little small short ones, and some people use them for, I mean, they're decoration. They're pretty, they light up, they do all kinds of crazy color changing, but they're also a safety feature when you're riding at night. So these are short ones, like 2 foot. Some people have them that are 6 foot and put them on big springs and they bounce around, and it looks cool, but it also adds in the safety for the vehicle. So I've got to get all the wires ran and everything, but I'll just kind of give you a quick idea of what these things are. Basically, they will set in these 2 holes, which I've got brackets that have to be mounted. These don't just go directly in there, but they will go in these 2 holes like such, which, oh, that was real great. Did you do that, Gemma? All right. For lack of a better example, they just go on the back. I just stuck them in the holes on my ice chest there. But they just go like that. But we'll mount them here. There's actually a little thing that says flags or flag. So that's where we're gonna put them. But first we gotta run all the wires. Now I'm not gonna bore you with a bunch of boring wiring schematics and stuff, but the way Polaris does these, it's actually really simple. They put a power bus bar under here, basically under the front dash. Well, so we're under the hood, but the dash is right there. So coming in from the dash, they put this little bus bar right here, and you can run all of your electrical accessories and stuff to that. So the red over here is positive, negative, and then this one is actually a positive, but it works only when the key is on. So that's where I'm wiring these up, so that they can only be used when the key's on. And then I'm not gonna put a rocker switch in the dash or anything, because they're all controlled with an app. So you can change the colors or make it go with your music or whatever you wanna do. But anyways, I'm gonna get this hooked up and start running some wires. Well, this might be a problem. It's 100% a problem. My wires are nowhere near long enough to use this bus bar. We've only got about 7 feet of wire to go from here all the way to the back. And I don't think, even if I went toward the dash apart and went straight through the tunnel, I'm not sure I'd have enough wire. We're gonna have to find somewhere else to wire into. There should be something in the back close to the battery or something, because they only gave us about 7 foot of cable, and even if I went through the tunnel and under there, I wouldn't have near enough to go all the way to the back. So I have to find a better place to wire this in, I guess. Hey guys, today's video is sponsored by Harry's. So many of you guys know I've partnered with Harry's for a long time. I used to when I was in law enforcement. I used to have to shave every single day before work. I don't shave as much anymore, but I still have to shave my neck quite often. And I just can't stand those cheap disposable razors, because when I shave, it's like, I might as well be taking my fingernails and just trying to scratch the hair off my neck. That's literally what it feels like. So when Harry's hit us up a long time ago, I said, oh, we'll give it a try. And like I said, I've been with Harry's probably a year and a half at least. And I've been extremely happy with the quality of their razors, their blades, the super awesome shave gel, and the body wash. My entire family loves the body wash. Harry's body wash is probably like our all-time favorite soap in our household. But let me tell you about Harry's real quick, and we'll get back to work. So Harry's is a personal care brand that delivers a close, comfortable shave at a fair price for as low as $2 per refill. They also support great causes as they give 1% of their global sales to nonprofit organizations that provide mental health care for those in need. So the things I like about Harry's is it's super convenient and it's very affordable. You don't have to go to the big box store and get those incredibly overpriced razors to get a super close, comfortable shave. And like I said, I've been using Harry's for a long time. Their blades are made at a factory in Germany, and they're just super high quality. I haven't had any issues with them. So you can order Harry's through the mail. You can get a subscription. You don't have to get a subscription. You may or may not subscribe, but you can get refills, like I said, for as low as $2 if you do. And you're never gonna get that kind of price off the stores in those off the shelves in those big stores. And Harry's also has a 100% quality guarantee. They'll give you your money back. If you're not satisfied, you'll get your money back. So here's what you're gonna get in your trial set. I'm gonna tear into this thing. You're gonna get a razor blade with a weighted handle with one cartridge. Ooh, so pretty, isn't it? I like orange. I wish you can. You're gonna get a bottle of the shave gel with aloe. And the little travel cap that goes on top of your razor, so if you travel, you can store that puppy right there. So to redeem your trial set, just like this one, for $3, you go to harrys.com/arms. I'll also leave a link in the description box. Be sure to check it out. So these little whips are set up on like a quick attach system. The cable just screws together and then they just pop on there. You literally just lift and pop it off. So if you're not riding at night or you don't want them to get damaged, you can take them off real easy and store them somewhere else. Pretty simple process though. I mean, there's nothing to it. And I'm not sure if I'll leave the flags on here or not. We'll go ahead and put them on just so we're be a little patriotic today. Somebody said we need to get an Arms Family Homestead flag and a Creek Life flag. So one thing about these, I wired them up to where they only work when the key's on. So I've got my key turned on right now, and like I said, they work off of like an iPhone app. And you got tons of different settings you can go through. That's really bright in my eyes. There's all kinds of different options. You can set it to go with music or, you know, all kinds of crazy. There's 100 different options and color combinations and speeds, and you can even have it to where it goes with music. Pretty neat, I guess. waiting on everybody for like 9 hours.
I know.
Unloaded this thing like, what, an hour and a half ago?
Yeah, it's been a minute. We had to wait, but we're good, and we're going now.
We think. How many buggies we got? 4?
4. 1, 2, 3, 4, yes.
4 buggies.
That's our people, yeah.
Headed to the laser light show. Got my lights going in the back, of course. We've got some red and blues going. What else would I do? So, let's go ride. Probably have to record some with your phone because it'll do better in low light.
Okay.
Sunset by about 30 minutes.
I know.
We should have.
So pretty though.
We tried to get here early enough. Your phone picks it up a lot better than this GoPro does, though.
You're welcome. Cool.
Oh, I got to turn my flashlight off.
It'd be really cool.
Yeah, I'll leave some of it.
He may be a little rougher than me. Because I bust his chops like that non-stop every day. Oh, yeah. Every day.
It's a constant, like I said, constantly looking.
It's so dry.
It is. Dang it. They're not going to make it.
I've never seen him not make it up that.
Richie. Yeah. Come on, get up there.
Hey, down in the front, please.
Mom, watch out. Let's go, Richie! Go! You got it.
If you just go on down, it's not near as steep.
There's a lot of mud.
Mud? Where?
We're going straight down. I'm a little uncomfortable. Are you sure? Oh! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Ooh. That smells like ooh. Yay, we made it. No one got money. Let's see.
So as you can see, it's the next day. The big plan to go riding last night, we did go riding, don't get me wrong. But filming in the dark with all of that dust, you couldn't see more than 6 feet in front of the buggy. We did go to the laser show at Turner Falls. It was a laser show? Well, I'll just have to show you video clips of it. There you go. You know what Turner Falls, the big waterfalls, looks like? It's huge. It's like Oklahoma's largest waterfall. And they did a laser show against the whole thing. It was pretty neat, but it wasn't as exciting as we were hoping. So we just all took off and went riding. There was a lot of people out riding around last night, but it is incredibly dry, which means there's so much dust, and then headlights in the dust, it's like driving in a fog cloud. So yeah, we didn't do a whole lot. We just cruised around and hung out and had fun, and talked to a lot of people, and came home. It wasn't that exciting. So I kind of had all that built up in my head that it was going to be a cool video of night riding, but you can't film much. And we got out there plenty of time before dark to ride around for an hour or so, but we were waiting on some friends to show up, and we missed sunset by like 30 minutes. It would have been an epic sunset with those windmills in the background. It was really gorgeous, but it's always darker on camera. So today, Houston and I are over here at the pond because I came over here, I don't know, a couple days ago. We've been trying to catch tilapia. We stocked all those tilapia in our pond here back during the spring, just like we did last year. And they're supposed to be really good forage for the bass. But we haven't caught hardly any bass this year. The bass fishing's been terrible in our pond. I don't know if we got otters or what. But anyways, trying to catch some of those tilapia so we can eat them before they die. They'll die off when the water gets cold. So I came over here, didn't catch any tilapia, but I caught some massive, huge bluegill. So this guy wants to see if he can catch some.
Yeah. Okay, so today we are going to be using a cane pole like we haven't used in a while, but I'm going to show y'all how to use a cane pole.
You sure are doing lots of mumbling. So that's a extendable cane pole that was given to Houston by Jimmy Houston. It's a Jimmy Houston special right there. It's his own brand. And we're getting real fancy with our bait today. Gonna be using a little bit of bread. Before you start casting out there with that though, I'm gonna throw out a little bit of feed and get them all chummed up here close, okay?
Okay.
Earl, don't get in the water right here, please. Drop it out there and let her sink, okay?
One, two, three, 4, 5.
What are you counting?
6 turtles.
Oh. Dude, you're gonna get me in trouble. You're getting filthy, and this mud stinks. So, Earl, chill out, bro. It's just a little frog. So we made a move. It was too hot in the sun over there, and we weren't even getting a nibble. So let's go over here and try by this brush pile real quick. I doubt it's gonna work. I'm not kidding. I came down here the other day, and it's not like it was right before dark or first thing in the morning. It was like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I caught 3 like giant bluegill over there. Now, bring Houston, they're not biting a bit.
I guess they don't like me.
Well, change of plans again. No fish were harmed in the making of this video at the pond, so we're gonna come over and try, see what Houston can catch on his cane pole at the dam, and mostly let Earl take a bath in some cleaner water. So not necessarily this, but we'll get him down here and get him washed off, get that mud off before he goes back to the house. Bella's getting a bath. Earl, get in the water, dude. Hey.
That one's off.
I was gonna say the otters may have cleaned your hole out here.
No? Oh my god.
Just keep it over close to the dam. Most of those little bluegill are gonna be hiding right next to the dam. Bella, could you tell Earl to get in the water like you? He needs a bath. I saw your pole jumping.
That
Told you. Oh, he's a little guy.
Oh, sunfish. Oh, where's it's a decent sized sunfish.
Yep. Here, I'll hold the pole. That big long shank hook, you ought to be able to get out of his mouth pretty easy.
Sure.
Yeah.
There we go. It's a good little sunfish. Ooh, yellow. Look at that yellow right there.
Yep.
Pretty.
Let him go up here on the above the damn side.
You want him to be on the non-pretty side?
The non-pretty side, yeah, I guess.
Try again.
You know, in our video the other day, I said that might have been our last big creek adventure. I don't know if this was something I'd really call a big adventure though. But summer's gonna wind down on us pretty. Oh, you already got another one. Man, there's a ton of those green sunfish in here. There's just literally like hundreds of them. Here, I'll hold your pole. 2 in a row though. You cast it over there where I told you. Look what started happening, huh? You don't have to admit that I was right. Even though you know it.
There he goes.
Bummer. You dropped him. Let's get some more bread.
Red.
Come here. You need a bath.
You need a bath.
You're all dirty. So I do have one more piece of good news, good information before we end this video, and that is kind of a follow-up. I did a video, I only posted it on YouTube the other day. I didn't post it on Facebook, but I was talking about some of the challenges that YouTube creators are having. There's a lot of YouTube channels that are just hunting that got demonetized and had to do with a bunch of policy changes and things. Well, come to find out, I talked to Flair. Flair's got a huge channel, and several other people. Basically, after Flair posted his video, someone from YouTube actually contacted him, and they got everything straightened out with several channels that got demonetized. And it was kind of a miscommunication between departments, maybe. I don't know. I have no idea, but I do know several channels that were demonetized got their monetization back. They didn't have to wait the 30 days. They didn't have to reapply or anything. So it looks like we're going to be good to go to post hunting content on our YouTube channel instead of just having to cram it all over on Facebook. So that's great. That's good news. Gonna have to kind of watch it. I think there's going to be some policy changes as far as what you can and can't show as far as kill shots and like skinning and gutting and things like that.
Did you say we're only going to be filming on Facebook?
No. I said there was a chance we weren't going to be able to post our YouTube or our hunting videos on YouTube because of some changes, but anyways, we can now, so that is excellent news. And actually talked to David Ellis. He's got a YouTube channel and a Facebook page called Yacht Yacht. He does almost entirely hog trapping videos, and he was one of the channels that got demonetized. And I talked to Flair this morning, so he's trying to help him get his stuff turned back on. Most of the others were really large channels, but hopefully that's all straightened out. It never affected us, never really affected our channel, and I had moved a few videos to private, but I've reposted them. They're back up. And Houston got a big bluegill.
That's a big one.
That's probably what we're going to end the day on, right here. That's nice. That's a nice bluegill for the creek, buddy.
It is.
He probably came right out of our pond during a big rainstorm. You know, like 3 months ago. Ella, what are you doing, sis? What are you doing?
Trying to eat the hook?
Here. Want me to hold that?
Yeah, I got it.
You got her. Good job. Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, why don't you wrap this one up for us?
Yeah. So guys, thanks for watching. Even though you barely saw me in this video. So guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And as always, we'll see you on the next video. Right?
Yeah.
Of course.